In a world where every celebrity moment becomes headline news, some of Hollywood's most beautiful love stories have been hiding in plain sight. While the cameras flash and the gossip columns speculate, 21 couples have been quietly building something extraordinary. Relationships that transcend the spotlight's glare and society's expectations. These aren't just celebrity romances. These are stories of courage, authenticity, and love that refuses to be defined by anyone else's rules. From elevator encounters that sparked 30-year marriages to Instagram DMs that changed everything, these couples have rewritten what it means to love boldly in an industry that never stops watching. If you're ready to discover the love stories Hollywood never told you about, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because these tales will change how you see love itself. Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor. The age-defying connection. Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor's love story began in the most modern way possible, through social media. What started as mutual follows on Twitter evolved into something neither actress expected when Holland sent Sarah a direct message that would change both their lives forever. The 32-year age gap between them raised eyebrows across Hollywood, but Sarah and Holland have never let external opinions dictate their relationship. Sarah, known for her roles in American Horror Story, found in Holland, the accomplished actress from 2.5 Men, a connection that transcended generational boundaries. Their relationship blossomed slowly, built on mutual respect and genuine affection. They've been photographed at red carpet events, supporting each other's work with the kind of authentic pride that can't be manufactured for cameras. Sarah has spoken openly about how Holland's wisdom and life experience enriches their partnership, while Holland admires Sarah's passion and creative energy. For 4 years now, they've proven that love doesn't follow society's timeline or conventional rules. Their relationship stands as testament to the idea that connection knows no boundaries, not age, not public scrutiny, not industry expectations. Neil Patrick Harris and David Burtka. From Broadway to family. When Neil Patrick Harris and David Burtka first met through mutual friends in 2004, neither was looking for forever. Neil was contently single, riding high on his career resurgence, while David was attempting to make a long-distance relationship work from New York to Los Angeles. But sometimes the universe has different plans. When David's existing relationship crumbled, he and Neil found themselves on a date that would reshape both their futures. David made the bold decision to relocate to Los Angeles, where Neil was starring in How I Met Your Mother, turning what could have been a fleeting connection into something substantial. Their relationship deepened as marriage equality became a national conversation. When New York passed its marriage equality bill in 2011, the couple announced their engagement, having waited for the legal right to marry. Their 2014 wedding in Italy was a celebration years in the making. Today, they're raising twins together, balancing successful careers with family life. Neil's magic performances and David's culinary expertise create a household where creativity and love intersect daily. They've shown that building a family requires the same commitment and intentionality that made their initial relationship flourish. Patience, support, and unwavering dedication to their shared vision of the future. Samira Wiley and Lauren Morelli. From script to altar. The set of Orange is the New Black became the unlikely backdrop for one of Hollywood's most genuine love stories. Samira Wiley, who played Pussy Washington, and Lauren Morelli, a writer on the show, developed a connection that began professionally and evolved into something deeply personal. Their relationship faced unique challenges from the start. Lauren was married to a man when she began working on the show, but her involvement in writing LGBTQ+ storylines sparked a journey of self-discovery that would change her life completely. She later credited working on the show with helping her understand her own sexuality. When Lauren and Samira announced their engagement in October 2016, it represented more than just a celebrity coupling. It symbolized Lauren's complete embrace of her authentic self. Their Palm Springs wedding 5 months later was a celebration of love and personal truth, complete with both brides wearing white and over a dozen pounds of confetti, creating a magical moment. Their honeymoon in Italy marked the beginning of married life, built on mutual understanding and shared values. Samira's acting career continues to flourish, while Lauren's writing explores themes of identity and belonging. Together, they've created a partnership that honors both individual growth and collective dreams, proving that sometimes the most beautiful love stories begin with someone finding the courage to be completely honest about who they are. Lily Tomlin and Jane Wagner, Hollywood's longest love story. In an industry where relationships often crumble under pressure, Lily Tomlin and Jane Wagner have achieved something remarkable. A 48-year partnership that has weathered decades of social change and personal growth. Their love story began when Lily was working on a comedy album and Jane was brought in as a collaborator. The chemistry was immediate, but the era demanded discretion. Homosexuality faced significant social stigma, making their relationship both precious and precarious. The couple faced a defining moment when Time magazine offered them a cover story in exchange for publicly coming out. Their decision to decline spoke to the different world they inhabited, one where personal truth often came at professional cost. They chose privacy over publicity, love over headlines. Jane's work as a writer and producer complemented Lily's performing career perfectly. Jane wrote material for Lily's groundbreaking comedy specials, creating content that pushed boundaries while keeping their personal relationship protected. Their creative collaboration became another dimension of their romantic partnership. Through the AIDS crisis, the fight for marriage equality, and decades of social evolution, they remained constant in each other's lives. Their relationship represents more than longevity. It embodies the quiet courage of two people who chose love when the world wasn't ready to celebrate it, and who built something lasting through patience, commitment, and unwavering mutual support. Zachary Quinto and Miles McMillan, Art Meets Hollywood. The relationship between Zachary Quinto and Miles McMillan represented a fascinating intersection of Hollywood glamour and New York's art scene. Zachary, known for his transformative role as Spock in the Star Trek reboot films and his breakout performance in Heroes, found in Miles a partner who understood creativity from an entirely different perspective. Miles, a successful model and accomplished artist, brought a different energy to their relationship. While Zachary navigated the demands of major film productions and television series, Miles was building his reputation in galleries and fashion shows. Their relationship began in 2013, confirmed through Instagram posts that gave fans glimpses into their shared life. New York City became their playground, with the couple frequently spotted walking their dogs through various neighborhoods. Their relationship seemed to thrive on the balance between Zachary's public career and Miles's more behind-the-scenes artistic work. However, the demands of their respective careers ultimately created challenges that proved insurmountable. In 2019, they announced their separation, disappointing fans who had followed their relationship through social media. Their split was handled with maturity and mutual respect, both men continuing to support each other's work from a distance. Though their romantic relationship ended, they demonstrated how two creative people can build something meaningful together, even when career demands and personal growth lead them in different directions. Jodie Foster and Alexandra Hedison. Privacy in the spotlight. For years, Jodie Foster masterfully maintained her privacy while building one of Hollywood's most respected careers. Her relationship with Alexandra Hedison marked a new chapter where personal happiness finally took precedence over public speculation. Alexandra, an accomplished actress and director known for work on Nash Bridges and The L Word, understood the entertainment industry's pressures firsthand. Her previous relationship with Ellen DeGeneres had taught her about loving someone in the public eye, experience that proved invaluable when she and Jodie connected. Their meeting in 2013 created an immediate bond that surprised both women with its intensity. Jodie, who had spent decades deflecting questions about her personal life, found in Alexandra someone who respected her need for privacy while encouraging her toward greater authenticity. Their April 2014 wedding was deliberately low-key, planned to avoid media attention. They succeeded in keeping the ceremony private, celebrating their commitment surrounded by close friends and family rather than photographers and reporters. Their marriage represents a triumph of personal choice over public pressure. Jodie had spent years declaring that her work should speak louder than her personal life, but with Alexandra, she found someone worth being vulnerable for. Together, they've created a relationship that honors both their need for privacy and their commitment to living authentically, proving that even Hollywood's most guarded stars can find love worth celebrating. George Takei and Brad Altman. Love and activism. George Takei's journey from Star Trek actor to social media icon intersected beautifully with his decades-long relationship with Brad Altman, creating one of Hollywood's most enduring partnerships. Their love story began in an unexpectedly practical way, Brad helping George train for a marathon. What started as fitness coaching evolved into a deep friendship and eventually a romantic relationship that would span decades before becoming public knowledge. For 18 years, they maintained their relationship privately, navigating George's acting career and Brad's work as a writer on Star Trek productions. Their shared involvement in the franchise created common ground, while their different personalities provided balance. George's theatrical flair complemented by Brad's more grounded approach. When they announced their relationship in 2005, it coincided with George's increasing activism for LGBTQ+ rights. Their decision to become one of the first same-sex couples to apply for a marriage license in West Hollywood carried symbolic weight beyond their personal commitment. Their marriage represented more than a celebrity wedding. It was a statement about visibility and equality. George's subsequent social media presence, where he shares both humor and political commentary, often includes Brad, showing their relationship as both romantic partnership and collaborative activism. Together, they've demonstrated how a relationship can evolve from private comfort to public advocacy, using their platform to advance causes they believe in while maintaining the core connection that brought them together decades ago. Lance Bass and Michael Turchin. Making television history, Lance Bass's journey from NSYNC heartthrob to married man became a groundbreaking moment in television history when he and Michael Turchin exchanged vows on camera, becoming the first same-sex couple to marry on national television. Their relationship began in 2011, well after Lance's boy band days, when both men were establishing their individual identities outside their previous public personas. Michael, an actor and artist, understood the unique pressures of life in the entertainment industry while bringing his own creative perspective to their partnership. The decision to televise their wedding on E! Wasn't taken lightly. Lance had already made the difficult journey of coming out publicly in 2006, and documenting their wedding meant opening their most intimate moment to public scrutiny. But they recognized the power of visibility for LGBTQ+ couples who rarely saw their relationship celebrated in mainstream media. Lance Loves Michael, The Lance Bass Wedding. Aired on February 5, 2015, showing viewers not just a celebrity wedding, but a genuine celebration of two people committing to building a life together. The special humanized same-sex marriage for audiences who might have never seen such ceremonies before. Their recent announcement about using a surrogate to have children represents another step in their public journey. By sharing their family-building process, they continue normalizing LGBTQ+ experiences, showing that their love story includes the same dreams and challenges as any other couple planning their future together. Elton John and David Furnish. From dinner party to dynasty. Sir Elton John's decision to expand his social circle after achieving sobriety led to one of music history's most enduring love stories. When he asked friends to bring guests to a dinner party, he had no idea that David Furnish would walk into his life and change everything. David, a filmmaker and former advertising executive, brought a different perspective to Elton's world of music and performance. Their connection transcended their different backgrounds. Elton's flamboyant artistry and David's business acumen created a complementary partnership that strengthened both men. After 12 years together, Elton proposed on the first day. Civil partnerships became legal in the UK, demonstrating his commitment to making their relationship official as soon as the law allowed. Their later legal marriage on the 9th anniversary of their civil partnership showed their dedication to celebrating every milestone in their relationship's evolution. Parenthood through surrogacy brought new dimensions to their partnership. Raising 2 sons together, they've had to balance Elton's touring schedule with family life, creating stability for their children while maintaining the creative career that defines Elton's identity. Their relationship represents successful navigation of fame, family, and personal growth. David's steady presence has provided grounding for Elton's artistic flights, while Elton's creativity has enriched David's more structured worldview. Together, they've built something that honors both individual strengths and collective dreams. Tom Daley and Dustin Lance Black. Excellence meets excellence. The relationship between Olympic diver Tom Daley and Oscar-winning screenwriter Dustin Lance Black proves that love can bridge any gap, including the one between athletic and artistic excellence. Their 2013 meeting at a dinner party brought together 2 men at different stages of life and career. Tom, already an Olympic medalist, was still developing his understanding of himself and his place in the world. Dustin, an established screenwriter whose work on Milk had earned him an Academy Award, offered wisdom gained through years of both professional success and personal advocacy. Their age difference raised questions from some observers, but their shared values and mutual respect quickly silenced doubters. Both men understood the discipline required for excellence, Tom in athletic training, Dustin in creative work, creating common ground that transcended their different fields. Their English countryside wedding reflected their preference for meaningful moments over public spectacle. By keeping the ceremony low-key, they demonstrated that their commitment was about their relationship, not public attention. The birth of their son in June 2018 marked another milestone in their journey together. Parenthood has added new dimensions to their partnership, with both men adjusting their professional schedules to prioritize family time. Their relationship showcases how 2 people can support each other's individual pursuits while building something entirely new together, proving that love amplifies rather than limits personal achievement. Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi. Courage and love. Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi's relationship represents one of Hollywood's most visible examples of love conquering fear and social pressure. Their first meeting at a party in 2000 created an immediate connection, but Portia wasn't ready to embrace her sexuality publicly. The 3-year gap between meeting and dating reflected Portia's internal struggle with coming out in an industry that often punished authenticity. Ellen, who had already experienced both the career damage and personal liberation that came with public honesty about sexuality, understood Portia's hesitation. Her patience during those early years demonstrated the depth of her feelings and her commitment to letting Portia find her own path to truth. When they finally began dating, their relationship moved with the confidence of people who had already overcome their biggest obstacles. Their August 2008 wedding came at a time when California briefly allowed same-sex marriage, making their ceremony both personal celebration and political statement. Their shared commitment to animal welfare and LGBTQ+ advocacy has given their relationship purpose beyond personal happiness. Working together on causes they believe in has strengthened their bond while using their platform for positive change. Ellen's daily television presence means their relationship faces constant public scrutiny, but they've maintained their connection by prioritizing private time together and supporting each other's individual interests. Their enduring marriage proves that visibility and authenticity can coexist with lasting love. Elliot Page and Emma Portner. Art and authenticity. The relationship between Elliot Page and Emma Portner began in the modern age of social media connection, but deepened into something profoundly meaningful that supported both partners through significant personal growth. Emma, a professional dancer and choreographer, first caught Elliot's attention through her Instagram posts showcasing her artistic work. When Elliot reached out through direct message, it sparked a conversation that quickly revealed shared values and genuine attraction. Their relationship evolved during a period of tremendous change for both partners. Elliot was navigating increasing fame from films like Juno, while also beginning a journey of self-discovery regarding gender identity. Emma's support during this crucial time demonstrated the strength of their connection. Their simple wedding ceremony in the woods, both wearing jeans and tennis shoes, reflected their shared preference for authenticity over spectacle. This casual approach to their wedding day symbolized their commitment to being genuine rather than performative in their relationship. Emma's background in dance and choreography brought artistic understanding to their partnership, while Elliot's acting career provided different creative perspectives. Together, they explored how art could express identity and emotion in ways that words sometimes couldn't. Though their marriage ultimately ended, their time together represented an important period of growth and support for both partners, demonstrating how relationships can be meaningful even when they don't last forever. Jesse Tyler Ferguson and Justin Makita. Advocacy through love. Jesse Tyler Ferguson's portrayal of a gay husband on Modern Family gained additional authenticity from his real-life marriage to Justin Makita, creating a beautiful intersection between professional work and personal truth. Their relationship began during a challenging period in Jesse's life, when his father's struggle to accept his sexuality created family tension. Justin's presence provided emotional support, while also offering a different perspective on how to handle difficult family dynamics. Justin's transition from acting to law brought practical skills to their partnership, particularly as they became increasingly involved in LGBTQ+ advocacy. His legal background proved invaluable when they established their nonprofit foundation, Tie the Knot, which advocates for marriage equality. Their 6-year marriage has demonstrated the power of combining personal happiness with social activism. By using their platform to promote marriage equality, they've turned their love story into a force for positive change in their community. Working together on their foundation has strengthened their relationship while advancing causes they believe in. Jesse's entertainment industry connections and Justin's legal expertise create a complementary partnership that maximizes their impact. Their marriage represents successful navigation of family challenges, career demands, and social responsibility. By building their relationship on shared values and mutual support, they've created something that enriches both their personal lives and their broader community. Megan Rapinoe and Sue Bird, champions in love. The relationship between soccer star Megan Rapinoe and basketball legend Sue Bird brings together two of the most accomplished athletes in their respective sports, creating a partnership built on mutual respect for excellence and shared commitment to social justice. Their meeting at the Rio Olympics represented a convergence of athletic greatness, but their connection developed through social media after the games ended. Megan's decision to reach out to Sue demonstrated the confidence that characterizes both their professional careers and their personal relationship. Both women understand the unique pressures of professional athletics, the physical demands, media scrutiny, and constant travel that can strain relationships. Their shared experience creates common ground that allows them to support each other through the challenges of elite competition. Their activism for equal pay and social justice has become a cornerstone of their relationship. Both women have used their platforms to advocate for changes in their sports, and their partnership amplifies their individual voices on important issues. Living in Seattle together, they've created a home base that supports both their professional commitments and their personal relationship. Their 3-year partnership demonstrates how two high-achieving individuals can build something together without sacrificing their individual excellence. Their relationship represents the power of finding someone who truly understands your world, challenges, and ambitions, while supporting your growth both personally and professionally. Kendall Bowman and Anthony Wayne. Creative partnership. The relationship between Kendall Bowman and Anthony Wayne began with both men seeking community in New York City and evolved into a creative partnership that strengthens both their personal and professional lives. Their initial connection through online chat demonstrated how modern technology can facilitate meaningful relationships when both parties are genuinely seeking connection. Anthony's invitation to watch him play in an amateur softball game showed his willingness to be vulnerable and authentic from the beginning. After a year of dating, their decision to collaborate on an off-Broadway show called Mighty Real, a fabulous Sylvester musical, represented a new level of commitment to their relationship. Working together creatively requires trust, communication, and shared vision, skills that strengthen romantic partnerships. Their show's focus on Sylvester, a pioneering disco artist who was openly gay, reflects their commitment to telling LGBTQ+ stories and celebrating queer history. By choosing projects that align with their values, they've created work that feels personally meaningful rather than commercially motivated. The success of their collaborative work has kept them busy while strengthening their relationship. Learning to balance creative partnership with romantic partnership requires clear communication and mutual respect, skills they've developed throughout their years together. Their relationship demonstrates how shared creativity can deepen romantic connection, providing both partners with opportunities to support each other's growth while building something meaningful together. Miles Braun and Milan Christopher. Breaking hip-hop barriers. The relationship between Miles Braun and Milan Christopher represented a groundbreaking moment in hip-hop culture, challenging stereotypes about masculinity and sexuality in a genre traditionally resistant to LGBTQ+ representation. Their friendship evolved into romance at a time when Miles was still navigating his own understanding of his sexuality. His decision to come out on the reality show Love & Hip Hop Hollywood was motivated partly by his relationship with Milan and his desire to live authentically. The public reaction to their relationship was intense, with both positive and negative responses from hip-hop fans and artists. Their willingness to be visible together helped change conversations about LGBTQ+ people in hip-hop, showing that talent and authenticity could coexist. Their collaboration on the single When I Go, which addressed bullying of LGBTQ+ youth, demonstrated their commitment to using their platform for positive change. The song's message about acceptance and self-love resonated with young people struggling with their own identity. Unfortunately, the pressures of being pioneers in their field, combined with individual career demands, ultimately proved too challenging for their relationship to survive. Their split was handled with maturity, both men continuing to respect what they had built together. Though their romance was short-lived, their relationship's impact on hip-hop culture and LGBTQ+ visibility continues. They proved that love can be a catalyst for broader social change, even when the relationship itself doesn't last forever. Adam Lambert and Sauli Koskinen, international romance. Adam Lambert's relationship with Finnish Big Brother winner Sauli Koskinen showcased how love can transcend cultural and geographical boundaries, creating connection across continents and languages. Their meeting at a Los Angeles nightclub in November 2010 brought together two men from vastly different backgrounds: Adam, the American Idol runner-up building an international music career, and Sauli, a Finnish reality television personality navigating his own path to fame. Their relationship played out across two continents, with paparazzi capturing them together in Paris and Los Angeles. The international attention demonstrated both the global reach of their individual careers and public fascination with their cross-cultural romance. For 3 years, they managed the challenges of international relationship, different time zones, language barriers, and the logistics of maintaining connection across vast distances. Their commitment to making it work showed dedication that went beyond casual dating. Cultural differences added complexity to their relationship, with each man learning to navigate the other's background and expectations. These differences, initially enriching, eventually became sources of misunderstanding and miscommunication. Their hectic professional schedules ultimately proved incompatible with the intensive communication required for international relationships. Despite their genuine affection for each other, the practical challenges of building a life together across continents led to their eventual separation. Their relationship demonstrated both the possibilities and challenges of love in a globalized world where connection can happen anywhere. But building lasting partnerships still requires proximity and shared daily experience. Tom Ford and Richard Buckley, fashion's perfect match. The love story between designer Tom Ford and journalist Richard Buckley began in the most cinematic way possible. A chance encounter in an elevator that sparked a 30-year partnership defining both their personal and professional lives. Their meeting brought together two men at different stages of their careers, but with shared passion for fashion and beauty. Tom was building his reputation as a designer, while Richard was already established as a respected fashion journalist and editor. Richard's position as editor-in-chief of Vogue Homes International and contributor to major fashion publications created a unique dynamic in their relationship. His understanding of the fashion industry from a media perspective complemented Tom's creative and business focus. Their shared love of fashion became a foundation for deeper connection. Both men appreciated beauty, craftsmanship, and artistic expression, creating common ground that extended beyond romantic attraction into intellectual and creative compatibility. As Tom's career soared, from his transformative work at Gucci to his successful independent label and acclaimed film directing, Richard provided steady support and industry insight. Their relationship weathered the intense pressures of fashion industry success while maintaining its core strength. 30 years later, they've proven that relationships built on shared passions and mutual respect can endure any challenge. Their partnership represents the perfect marriage of love and professional understanding, each man's career enriched by the other's presence and support. Amber Heard and Tasya Van Ree, artistic souls. The relationship between actress Amber Heard and photographer Tasya Van Ree represented a meeting of artistic souls during a formative period in both women's careers and personal development. Their 2008 connection came at a time when Amber was establishing herself as an actress while exploring her own understanding of sexuality and identity. She later described herself as falling in love with people rather than genders, reflecting a fluid approach to attraction that Tasya understood and supported. Tasya's work as an artist and photographer brought a different creative perspective to their relationship. Her visual artistry complemented Amber's performance work, creating a partnership where both women could explore creativity and self-expression together. Their 4-year relationship weathered the typical challenges of two artists building careers while navigating personal growth. The entertainment industry's demands on Amber's time and energy, combined with the introspective nature of Tasya's artistic work, required constant communication and understanding. Their 2012 breakup was handled with maturity and respect, both women recognizing that their individual growth paths were leading them in different directions. Rather than viewing their relationship as failure, they maintained friendship and mutual admiration. Tasya's continued description of Amber as her muse speaks to the lasting impact of their connection. Their relationship demonstrated how romantic partnerships can inspire artistic growth even when they don't result in lifelong commitment, leaving both partners enriched by the experience. Kate McKinnon and Jackie Abbott, comedy, and privacy. Kate McKinnon's relationship with actress Jackie Abbott represents her attempt to balance public success with personal privacy, maintaining a connection away from the spotlight that defines her professional life. Their relationship became public knowledge accidentally when Kate's appearance at RuPaul's Drag Race included Jackie, revealing what they had successfully kept private. This unintentional exposure highlighted the challenges celebrities face in maintaining personal relationships away from public scrutiny. Kate's work on Saturday Night Live and films like Ghostbusters demands intense public engagement, making her desire for private personal life understandable. Jackie's experience as an actress, though with less public recognition, provides understanding of industry pressures. Their shared experience in entertainment creates common ground, while their different levels of fame require careful navigation. Managing a relationship where one partner faces constant public attention while the other maintains relative privacy requires clear communication and mutual respect. The couple's success in keeping their relationship largely private demonstrates intentional effort to protect what matters most to them. In an age of social media oversharing, their discretion reflects mature understanding of the difference between public career and personal life. Their partnership shows how celebrities can maintain authentic relationships when both partners prioritize the connection over public attention, creating space for love to grow away from cameras and commentary. Tig Notaro and Stephanie Allyn, love on set. The relationship between comedian Tig Notaro and actress Stephanie Allyn proved that sometimes the most unexpected connections happen in professional settings, transforming what began as work into lasting love and family. Their meeting on the set of In a World created immediate chemistry that surprised both women. While the film didn't achieve commercial success, their personal connection proved far more valuable than any professional outcome. Stephanie's previous relationships had been exclusively with men, but her attraction to Tig challenged her assumptions about her own sexuality. Rather than being deterred by this complexity, Tig supported Stephanie's journey of self-discovery with patience and understanding. Their 2-year friendship-to-romance progression allowed both women to build a foundation of trust and compatibility before making larger commitments. Their New Year's Day engagement and subsequent marriage reflected their shared approach to building their relationship thoughtfully. The decision to have children through surrogacy brought new challenges and joys to their partnership. The birth of their twin boys in 2016 completed their family while adding the complexities of parenting to their already busy careers. Their relationship demonstrates how love can emerge from professional collaboration when both partners approach the connection with openness and authenticity. Their family represents the beautiful outcome when two people support each other's growth and build something meaningful together. These 21 couples have shown the world something profound about love's true nature. Behind the red carpets and magazine covers, away from the cameras and commentary, they've built relationships based on the same fundamental elements that make any partnership work: trust, communication, shared values, and mutual support. Some of these relationships have lasted decades, weathering industry pressures and social change. Others burned bright but brief, leaving both partners changed by the experience. A few have evolved from romance to friendship, proving that love takes many forms and doesn't always follow expected paths. What unites all these stories is courage, the bravery to love authentically in a world that never stops watching, judging, and speculating. These couples have faced unique challenges, from managing international relationships to building families through surrogacy, from coming out publicly to maintaining privacy in the spotlight. Their stories remind us that love is both universal and deeply personal. Whether you're building a creative partnership like Kendall and Anthony, navigating family challenges like Jesse and Justin, or supporting each other through career changes like Tig and Stephanie, the fundamentals remain the same: showing up, choosing each other daily, and building something beautiful together. If these stories moved you, share this video with someone who believes in love's power to change everything. And subscribe for more untold stories that remind us why authentic love always wins.